When was the last time you took your time? When was the last time you just sat in silence, watching the sky without being distracted by your phone? Our world is filled with haste. We are constantly running somewhere, towards deadlines, towards success, towards the next stage of life. It seems to us that if we stop even for a moment, something important will pass us by. But in Japanese culture, there is a special word called yukuri. It means slowly, but not in the sense of being late, but in the sense of living in harmony with the natural rhythm. Why do the Japanese value slowness? How does slowing down help reduce stress? And what practices can help us learn to live at our own pace? Let's find out. The Japanese philosophy of unhurriedness, or Tsuji-giri, has deep historical roots that stem from ancient traditions and cultural values. In feudal Japan, the time of the samurai and Zen Buddhism, the concept of unhurriedness was closely linked to the development of martial arts, where every movement and breath required control and concentration. Zen Buddhism, with its emphasis on meditation and contemplation, also played an important role in shaping the philosophy of slowness. Over time, slowness has become an integral part of the Japanese way of life. From traditional tea ceremonies where every detail matters, to the art of calligraphy, where every stroke requires precision and attention, unhurriedness is evident in various aspects of Japanese culture. The economic development of Japan in the 20th century, although it brought with it a certain pace of life, could not completely displace the traditional values of unhurriedness. The historical roots of the philosophy of unhurriedness in Japan demonstrate its profound influence on the formation of national identity and cultural values. It is not only a means of achieving inner peace, but also a way of preserving traditions and passing them on to future generations. In Japanese society, the value of unhurriedness is not only a philosophical principle, but also an important cultural aspect that manifests itself in various areas of life. From traditional art to everyday habits, the Japanese strive for harmony and balance, which requires a calm and centered approach. Tea ceremonies, tianyu, are a prime example of the value of unhurriedness in Japanese culture. Every gesture, every movement is important, and the process of preparing and consuming tea turns into a meditative practice. Garden art, bonsai, and karasansui also reflects the desire for harmony and tranquility, where every detail is carefully thought out, and the end result should evoke a sense of peace. In everyday life, the Japanese also show respect for slowness. For example, in business etiquette, it is important to pay attention to details, show patience and respect for the interlocutor. In public transportation, the Japanese usually observe silence and tranquility, so as not to disturb the harmony of the environment. The value of slowness in Japanese society is not only a way of preserving cultural traditions, but also a means of achieving inner peace and harmony. It reflects a deep understanding of the relationship between humans and nature, as well as the desire for a more balanced and meaningful life. The impact of slowness on quality of life and well-being is significant and multifaceted. In the modern world, where the pace of life is constantly increasing and stress is becoming an integral part of everyday life, The philosophy of slowness can be a valuable tool for improving physical and mental health. Slowing down can help reduce stress and anxiety because it allows you to be more aware of every moment of your life. When we slow down, we have more time to think, analyze situations, and make informed decisions. This helps us avoid impulsive actions and reduce the number of mistakes, which in turn helps reduce stress levels. In addition, unhurriedness contributes to better physical health. When we take our time, we are more attentive to our bodies, respond to discomfort signals in time, and provide them with the necessary rest. This can lead to a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, better sleep, and overall well-being. The philosophy of unhurriedness also has a positive impact on our interpersonal relationships. When we take our time, we have more time to communicate with our loved ones, listen to their concerns, and express our support. This helps strengthen bonds, improve understanding, and create more harmonious relationships. The Japanese approach to life is characterized by harmony, tranquility, and attention to detail. Traditional values such as respect for nature, the pursuit of balance, and focus on the moment play an important role in shaping the Japanese way of life. Unhurriedness is not only a philosophical principle, but also a practical tool for achieving inner peace and harmony with the world around us. The Western pace of life, on the other hand, is characterized by speed, efficiency, and the desire for achievement. Western culture values multitasking, productivity, and continuous improvement. Stress and burnout are often the result of this pace of life, and slowness is perceived as a luxury or a sign of laziness. However, more and more people in the West are beginning to realize the importance of slowness in improving their quality of life and well-being. They are adopting Japanese practices such as meditation, yoga, and tea ceremonies to find balance in their lives and reduce stress levels. A comparison of the Japanese approach with the Western pace of life shows that both have their advantages and disadvantages, and that the best way to live is to find a balance between the two, taking into account your individual needs and values. Implementing the philosophy of Tsuji-giri into your daily life is a gradual process that requires awareness, patience, and constant effort. Don't expect instant results, but be persistent in your intentions, and you will definitely feel the positive impact of unhurriedness on your life. Start small. Set aside a few minutes a day for meditation or mindful breathing. Instead of rushing, try to focus on every moment of life. Enjoy the taste of food, pay attention to the beauty of the world around you, and communicate with your loved ones with attention and respect. Gradually introduce new habits that help slow down the pace of life. Give up multitasking, set boundaries in relationships with other people, take time for self-care and communication with nature. Don't be afraid to experiment and find the techniques that work best for you. Remember that the philosophy of Tsuji-giri is not only about slowing down the pace of life, but also about awareness, harmony, and respect for yourself and the world around you. By incorporating the principles of Tsuji-giri into your daily life, you will be able to find more peace, happiness, and satisfaction. We live in an age of speed. It seems to us that the faster we move, the more we get done. But maybe the real efficiency is in the ability to slow down. The next time you feel that life is too fast, pause. Listen to the silence. Feel the breeze of the wind. Watch the clouds move. Because happiness is not in a hurry. Happiness is in the ability to live here and now.